Bonjour, Marie-Claire.
Bonjour, Luc. So my name is Marie-Claire. I'm the director of the French American of Commerce of the Carolinas, and today we're introducing Luc Debaty. Luc, would you mind talking about yourself?
No, thank you, Marie-Claire. So as Marie-Claire said, my name is Luc Debaty. I am working for Michelin. I'm a plant manager in the Spartanburg facility in South Carolina. I've been working for Michelin for about 30 years now. As you know by now, I was born and raised in Belgium, and then I started working for Michelin in France for about 5 years. At that time, young family, we then moved to the US for an expatriation, and the expatriation has turned into an assignment, and I've been now living in the US for about 25 years, with an interruption of 5 years in South America and Brazil, where we were working out of Rio de Janeiro.
All right. Could you describe your job at Michelin? What do you do every day and at your other plant?
All right. Well, plant manager here, include a lot of things. Our plant here in Spartanburg is dedicated to manufacture truck tires and tires for buses. So we have a facility of about 1,200 people. And the tires we are producing here are very much dedicated to long haul transport of goods, but also ambulance, fire trucks, buses, and also what we call the last mile delivery, or the delivery van that we see in our neighborhood every day. That's what we're producing.
So would you mind explaining what you've been doing during coronavirus, how you managed the crisis in the plant?
Yes. So it's been interesting for us. So it started to really change our way of life in early March. And as I said, because of the type of tires we are producing for the type of application, we are deemed essential production. It is production which is deemed essential to keep the country running. So we had to find ways to continue producing tires while, as a priority, providing safety and well-being for our employees. So we had to learn new ways of doing business. We had to implement rules to that effect. So obviously we had to teach and educate our people about washing your hands frequently, but also respecting the self-distancing, the 6 feet apart. Then we also ask every of our employees to disinfect their work post before they take on the shift at the start of the shift. And then we also more recently implement the wearing face mask throughout the factory when you're moving.
Okay. And so what lessons have you taken from this pandemic? I mean, are you working in a different way now? Are you what three, maybe let's say three things that you've taken from the crisis?
Well, we've learned a lot. First of all, I would say we have learned that for the industry environment, it's possible to work remotely. And we had to learn how to have meetings where people are either in the office or half of our people are at home. So we had to use all those digital tools and way of communication that allow us to do that remotely. So that was a very important point. We also learned that by having that mission and that purpose of developing tires and producing tires who allow the country to keep running, it was a very strong message to pass to our people. Sense of belonging, sense of supporting our heroes on the front line who are either bringing food on the table or the people at the hospital taking care of the patients. So it was a very good opportunity for us to reinforce a sense of purpose. And I think as a third thing, it has reinforced the link between our operators and management.
Wonderful. And I hear that you've made some T-shirts recently.
Yes, as we wanted to celebrate with our people who have dedicated a lot of time to come to work, we made every one of them a T-shirt, which is support our heroes, which means support the people on the front line, keeping the country running. So.
That's a great idea. Well, thank you very much, Luc. Have a great afternoon. Thank you for your interview. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Marie-Claire.